What's up? Oh.
Hey, Buff.
Oh, God. Hold on. Hold on. Shut up. We're doing an after show. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Sharky. We're doing an after, huh?
Actually, I was just pulling chains.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Is that real?
No.
Oh.
So, your old fucking neighbor, you're the one who tried to kidnap you and make you watch Batman vs. Superman.
Oh. Yeah.
Is a fucking maniac.
What are you...
Because, like, seriously, like, he needs to be fucking arrested.
How do you
So
have any... how do you know anything? This was years ago. How do you have any interaction with this man?
So, I've been back into reading a lot of comics and stuff lately.
Yeah.
And I'm genuinely excited about the DC movies now that James Gunn is taking over.
Okay.
James Gunn actually makes good fucking movies.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'll fucking there's a bunch of the old DC movies I haven't even fucking watched. I'll go back and watch them. Fucking Batman versus Superman
okay.
is a fucking hate crime against humanity.
Why wouldn't it be?
Have you watched it?
No, why would I? I watched Man of Steel and I was like, oh, cool. So we're not watching these movies anymore. This is done. Like, you had a chance.
Well, yeah.
And you made Superman be a murderer and be pouty and be fucking dumb and lame.
I watched, because I'm watching them in canonical order, okay?
Okay.
So I thought I watched Man of Steel when it was contemporary, but apparently I did not, because I was very confused by it. I think maybe I just saw clips of them destroying the entire solar system when they fought.
Yeah.
But immediately when he when Superman snapped, spoiler alerts for fucking Man of Steel 2004 or whatever.
Yeah.
When he immediately after he fucking snaps Zod's neck and then like slams a Rockstar energy drink, I paused the movie, went to fucking Google, and it was like, why did Superman kill Zod? Like, I know, like anytime you have a character that's over a fucking 100 years old or whatever,
yeah,
there's gonna be like some writers that do fucking shit they shouldn't, and especially, I mean, in the Golden Age, Batman and Superman both fucking kill people because life meant nothing in the fucking 30s.
Yes.
Like, in the very first Batman ever, he like kicked someone into a fucking tank of acid.
And he uses guns. Like, he's a scary guy.
Yeah. There's an early Golden Age Batman, and I can't really speak on Superman too much. That's more your expertise.
I don't believe Superman's ever killed anybody, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did in Golden Age. I'm talking about where like he's like punching a criminal and they fly off a fucking building. Because Batman seems to be more strict with the no kill once he gets established than I think Superman does.
No,
because I think Superman has killed Doomsday in the comics because they kill each other.
Yeah, he does. I mean, okay.
Anyway,
so what you're saying, you're wrong, but go on.
I'm not wrong. But there's I did want to mention because like. In the pre-established, pre-iconic Batman, there's also an issue where he shoots werewolves to death with silver bullets.
Yeah.
As they're laying in their coffins, because I guess that fucking Bob Kane thought werewolves and vampires were the same thing. But anyway, and there's like Elseworlds and shit, and like other different fucking stories, and like there's been situations where like Poison Ivy took over Superman and like fucking killed Batman, who ended up being Clayface and all this fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
but like
comics.
When you're making a fucking movie, okay, it's like you're going for like the iconic fucking character.
Yeah.
Which with Batman and Superman, and I would also say Spider-Man, one of the core fucking things with them is that they don't kill, and I think that's also the reason why they're like the three most fucking popular superheroes ever.
Yes.
But so I googled, why the fuck does Superman kill Zod like that? Because if whatever. But I found this interview of fucking Zack Snyder, where his statement on this, and this is before I'd even watched Batman versus Superman, so I got a fucking spoiler out of this, which I guess I should have watched the movie when it came out 30 years ago. But Zack Snyder basically goes, Superman kills, Batman kills. If you don't like that, you need to grow up, because this is what they would have to do in a realistic world.
Okay. Sweet.
In a realistic world, Zack Snyder would not still be making fucking movies. Because I like 300. I think 300 is a good movie. That's literally the only watchable Zack Snyder film.
Yeah.
Fucking Watchmen sucked. The Dawn of the Dead remake he made sucked. And I'm not being biased because James Gunn wrote that, and I still think it fucking sucked. His last thing that was on Netflix, Army of the Dead, is literally one of the worst fucking things I've ever watched. But fucking, you need to grow up if you don't want fucking Batman to kill and jack off on a dead person. That's grown up shit.
Yeah, I mean, Zack Snyder sounds cool as fuck.
He's literally the worst. Like, I almost find it more unbelievable that he has such a fucking rabid fan base than like fucking Donald Trump does. Like, I feel like Donald Trump and all his fucking blobbiness has probably done more to fucking inspire having a following than Zack Snyder. Is anyone in the chat, do you like fucking Zack Snyder? Write in. Give him the address. Right
now they're talking about how apparently Joker ties up Batman and makes him watch him breed with a low punny. And then the commentary on that is Batman slimes pussies, Joker slimes pussies, deal with it. So that's what's happening in the chat right now.
Okay. Fucking 4chan in the chat.
It's 4chan.
So I watched so after Man of Steel. Despite having watched Man of Steel, I still fucking went on to the next one, which was fucking Batman versus Superman, the dawn of something.
Sure.
And first of all, fucking Ben Affleck fucking sucks as Batman.
I'm not surprised by that.
He's actually not a bad Bruce Wayne, because I always feel like that's one of the problems is like most actors are good, maybe a good Bruce Wayne, but not a good Batman, or a good Batman, but not a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
But like when Ben Affleck, and I can say this as someone with a fucking large, grotesque head, but when Ben Affleck has the fucking cowl on, do you remember those like thumb movies and like orange movies with like faces on them?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, the annoying
orange.
Blockbuster. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like Thumb Wars or Orange Wars. You see that Blockbuster, no one ever got it. That's what fucking Ben Affleck looks like in the Batman cowl. It's ridiculous. But also, somehow, and I mean, Zack Snyder is obviously the greatest director of all time, but somehow he forgot to tell Jesse Eisenberg that he's not playing like a Jim Carrey parody of fucking Heath Ledger's Joker. It is so fucking hard to watch him as Lex Luthor. Like, I feel like that's why people need to watch Batman versus Superman. Because people love, Miami Connection, Neil Breen movies, all those things, like good, bad movies. This is a fucking bad movie that's so bad it's entertaining, and it's also, you don't feel bad about making fun of the people making it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I have such a problem.
It's a guilt-free, good, bad movie.
I have such a problem them just besmirching the subject matter that I don't ever, even as like an interest, even as like a scientific curiosity, I don't want to watch any of those fucking things. I know they're all worthless to me. Even though I heard Wonder Woman's good, and I'm like, Wonder Woman's in the same fucking universe as all this other shit. Why do I give a fuck? I don't care.
Yeah, I would watch the first Wonder Woman, even though fucking Gal Gadot is not a good actor at all. Like when the writing works for her and it's fucking simple and she doesn't have to like actually put any emotion into what she's saying. She's fucking great as Wonder Woman. When she has like lines that are supposed to fucking hit heavy, and she she says the line like she doesn't know English, and like they wrote it out phonetically for her to like say, and has like zero understanding of the word.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's like, just to keep it in the fucking comic book world, like that's one of the things I hated about fucking Halle Berry as Storm. Like they just picked her as Storm because she was like beautiful, but she's not a fucking good actor at all.
I mean, I think she's a good actor. I just don't think she was a great Storm. I don't know.
What is Halle Berry fucking great in?
I don't know. I can't defend that statement.
I
already regret saying it. I already regret saying it. Move on. I already regret saying it. I submit. Move on.
Frankenberry has a higher chance of winning a fucking Oscar than Halle Berry. That you can work that into your movie talk during your stand-up.
I honestly probably will. That's very good. Barely 80% of my jokes is movies.
It's because half of your jokes come from me, and that's mostly what I talk about.
Oh, that's true.
Is Halle Berry.
Yeah.
But you honestly, and we will make sure your old neighbor never knows this, but you need to fucking watch Batman vs Superman, because if just for Jesse Eisenberg alone, it makes you. It's like people love like the Scott's Tots episode. Of The Office.
Yeah.
I don't know the running time of Jesse Eisenberg in Batman vs Superman, but it feels like Scott's Tots when he's on. But like. It's not like you're cringing for his character.
Yeah.
Like he's Michael Scott in real life, and his performance it's fucking insane that was in movie theaters.
I will not watch it.
At least look up fucking clips. At least look up clips of Jesse Eisenberg
I'll watch
being
clips.
The Joker Luther.
Joker Luther. Yeah, those I hate that. I did watch the Suicide Squad ones because I wanted to watch Peacemaker because I thought I heard that was good, and I did enjoy Peacemaker. I wasn't in love with the Suicide Squad films.
Which one? Neither? You didn't like either?
No, not really.
Because like I even get enjoyment out of the bad one, which was like edited to its own fucking funeral, from my understanding. But fucking Margot Robbie is fucking amazing as Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
and
I just
like
don't.
You got fucking Captain Boomerang, the fucking I can't think of her name.
Oh yeah, the polka dot guy and the rat lady. That was cool.
No. That's the new one. I'm talking about the old worst one.
Wait, did I watch the old one?
If you watch the one with Polka Dot Man, that was the new one. That was the James Gunn one, and it's fucking great.
That's the one I've seen. It was fine.
It's in my top 5 all-time comic book movies, for the record, for those of you keeping score at home.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I thought it was fine. A little violent.
It's X-For, it's Suicide Squad. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little violent. I liked the John Cena show. That was funny.
Yeah, Peacemaker's good.
Yeah.
Also violent, so I don't know why you're fucking having an issue with it in the fucking movie.
Yeah, because it's a show. You know. I guess I haven't seen the first one with Joke Man in it. The first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Jared Leto's really bad at being the Joker.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
Which I do. Which it's also he also feels like Jim Carrey doing a fucking character as the Joker. Like no. Jared Leto's Joker is Jim Carrey doing impersonation of Barney Fife as the Joker. Like his fucking his laugh that's supposed to be unsettling is so fucking dumb. Like he constantly goes ha 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 ha. It is awful.
That sounds cool.
But I knew that because I'd seen the Suicide Squad when it came out, the like 2016 one or whatever.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got on to the Justice League movie because that was after Suicide Squad in the canonical order. And it's better than fucking Superman versus Batman, but it's still like, because I watched the fucking Zack Snyder cut because I wasn't going to watch it fucking twice. because I didn't want to watch like the theatrical release.
Sure.
And then be like, oh, you know what, if whatever. It's fucking 4 hours long. I wasted an entire fucking night of my life watching Zack Snyder's The Justice League.
I don't see why you would.
There are parts that are okay, like I kind of like what they did with Cyborg's outfit, and an ultra fucking realistic world.
I don't. I have no concept of what the movie even is. I've never seen any screenshots of it. I have no idea. You're talking to a void here.
The whole deal is Superman dies or whatever at the end of fucking Superman versus Batman.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he's not killed by Batman, which would have been funnier. But because it's fucking Doomsday or whatever. Because Lex Luthor makes Doomsday.
I didn't realize that Doomsday was in that movie. I don't know. Or maybe I remembered and I blocked it out. I don't know. That's insane.
He looks like a fucking Lord of the Rings troll.
Cool.
I think it was maybe they were borrowing early 2000s CGI technology because I know we're just bouncing back and forth, but in Justice League, Steppenwolf is in it.
Okay.
And I swear he looks like a fucking Uruk-hai mixed with fucking Golem's face, but with like a kind of cool looking outfit. But yeah, Superman dies at the end. Do you not know anything about Superman versus Batman?
I feel like we're losing the audience here, Sharky. I don't think this is very entertaining for anybody to listen to, including me. I don't care about any of this.
Fuck the audience.
I don't care about any of this.
Listen.
All this is sucky bad stuff. It sucks. Okay, go on.
Okay, let's fucking let's talk about how fucking girls trying to find love are fucking idiots. Let's move on to positive shit like that.
That's funny.
Let's make fun of people's fucking hobbies where they put stickers in their cars. I'm sorry I'm not being cynical and mean enough for your new fucking Mean Girl show.
All right, go. Get it out of your system. Let's talk about...
She just fucking likes Build-A-Bear. She likes creating something soft and fun. You should fucking marry that girl. But, so... Batman very, very understandably thinks that Superman is a threat to the world.
Sure.
As any reasonable person would be with any fucking Kryptonian. And also you have Joker Lex Luthor pulling the strings a little bit and they're doing setups on fucking Superman to make him look like he's blowing up courthouses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they fucking fight. And Lex Luthor kidnaps Superman's mom, Martha Kent, and has her in some fucking hostage house or whatever. And he's like, you have to kill Batman or I kill your mom. So they're like all trying to fight, and Superman's like trying to be like, no, we need to team up and be friends.
Yeah.
And then Batman ends up fucking him up because like he stole this fucking piece of kryptonite.
Cool.
And of course, being Batman, the one weapon he would make the most out of a fucking piece of kryptonite is a spear. So
yeah,
he has his kryptonite spear, and he's about to fucking kill Superman, and Lois Lane's trying to stop him and all this shit. And then Superman talking about his mother, which I guess maybe he's trying to preserve his cover as he's dying, but he goes, "No, you're going to let them kill Martha." And then Batman, just goes, Martha, how do you know that name?
It's like, yeah, that's my mom too. Right?
And then they're friends.
Yeah.
Because they have the same fucking mom name.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like he had M. Night Shyamalan helping him on that fucking twist. But yeah, and then Wonder Woman shows up and then Superman dies anyway, killing Doomsday. Which is fine, whatever. Then they bring him back in the next movie. I'm sorry, I just wanted to fucking say that your fucking neighbor was a lunatic, and you're a maniac for being fucking best friends with that guy for however long you
I was not best friends with that guy. That guy's weird girlfriend bit him, and he came over with his dog. It was all very scary. I don't know which episode we talked about that on. It was all very, very awful. I don't want anything but awful things for that man.
You would hold stuff for him. Like he left stuff of his at your house. That's pretty close friends.
He forced me to. He gave me, against my will, without showing any interest, the DVD of Batman versus Superman, which I did not watch, and got very annoyed that I had it for 2 weeks and didn't watch it, and then wanted it back immediately. So
he's like, "Oh man, you got to see Lex Luthor in this. It's fucking incredible storytelling."
I don't. Yeah, that man is, and then he drunkenly fell down his basement stairs, was down there for like a day and a half, and didn't die, but he was very different afterwards, even slower.
I would imagine. It was probably watching fucking Zack Snyder's Superman films that fucking did it to him.
It definitely didn't help it. It definitely pickled it the rest of the way. Oh boy.
Listen, if you're one of the schmucks listening to this show, do yourself a favor and waste a fucking 3 hours or whatever of your life watching a fucking awful movie so you can understand how it was all just a fucking prank to ruin Jesse Eisenberg's legacy.
Oh yeah, he hasn't done shit after that, has he? Not really.
I don't know. I certainly haven't heard anything.
We do have a question in the audience. Sharky, would you like... This is a question to you from Naomi Fullbloom, my dad. She says, Sharky, would you like Superman if his name was Kent Clark? Just wondering.
I'm still at the point where, like, I'm trying to get over my bias against Superman. Because I know it's fucking boring and tired to just be like, oh, he's boring. He just has all the power. What's the exciting?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through that, and I think, because I've been reading Golden Age Batman, I think after I get through that, I might do some Golden Age Superman.
He is the best. Have you ever read All-Star Superman?
No, clearly I have not. I've never read a single fucking Superman book.
Do you want to borrow my Supermans?
No, I can buy them when I get around to it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have
I'm going to start with some... I'm going to start with some old Superman.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to plan on reading every Superman ever.
Sure,
like,
that's insane. That would take a long time.
Dip my toes in the Golden Age, read some Silver Age, whatever.
Superman's great. He's great. If you want to read the really good Supermans, I have them in trades. You're welcome to them. He's great. I love him.
Well, I'm actually pretty excited for the next Superman movie because James Gunn, I think, is going to be the one writing it and directing it.
Well, I wonder if it will be daytime and Superman will be smiling because he fucking better and it better.
Well, here's what gives me hope about that is because, like I said, Zack Snyder was probably pissed that he couldn't put spikes on Superman. And, have Superman slime some fucking pussies apart from Lois Lane in the movie.
Yeah.
Actually, that would make those movies a lot more interesting if Henry fucking Culvers or Carvel or whatever agreed to do actual unsimulated sex for fucking Batman versus Superman.
I mean, I think that would be something.
But the guy working on with James Gunn, who's controlling the DCU now, he's like a producer that's worked with James Gunn on the Suicide Squad movies and shit. When I read something from him where he was saying, when he was talking about Superman, he was saying that Superman should represent fucking kindness and even a kindness that may be old fashioned to the world. And that sounds a lot more fucking exciting than Zack Snyder wanting to give him a fucking, I don't know, a snowboard that shoots fucking death rays out of it.
Yeah, agreed. I don't like okay. If the character calls for it, make that tonal shift in the film or show or whatever it is that you're doing. I would not want a campy, over the top, goofy or sunny bright or a positive or optimistic Punisher film. Wouldn't work. You know what I mean? But you don't have to make
hold on. Picture this casting though.
Okay.
What if Tim Robinson was the Punisher?
I could see that working. Of anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody. Punisher. I think Tim Robinson could do great.
What you're saying, I think he should be the next Wolverine, honestly. But
that's insane.
What? No. You're proposing a weird ass theory where it's like people should actually understand what makes people love the character before they fucking make a movie and waste $100 million on a movie about the character.
Yeah, and
that's
maybe
don't
put a Blue Lives Matter thing on a Punisher skull because he fucking hates cops and is not a good guy. It's insane. But I guess cops and the Punisher both murder people, so
have they done that in a fucking movie?
No, but in real life.
Oh, well, yeah, that's just people that don't understand the fucking character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It sucks.
Like the fucking people, like the people who also, like me, like 300, but are like frat boys and shit, who don't understand that they would fucking ironically relate far more to the Persian Empire that's like the monsters in the movie.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the buff pagan dudes who definitely like have fun fucking each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't like 300
that's now Marine shit.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's fine. I didn't like the monster stuff. I didn't think it was necessary to have the Persian king dude be all giant and weird and golden. I was like, what are you doing with any of this? And it was just super. And I really didn't like the super homophobic like shit in the beginning of it. It was more that Dave Matthews Band fans ruined Dave Matthews Band than the actual Dave Matthews Band themselves ruining themselves, even though, does that make sense?
Yeah, Dave Matthews is like 300.
Yeah.
I get it.
You get it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a Dave Matthews reference to say This Is Sparta thing with, but I don't know any of their fucking songs.
This is Ants Marching.
There we go.
Yeah. This is Satellite. Anyway. Well,
Dave Matthews is actually a pretty good actor.
I did not know that.
I've only seen him in one episode of House where he played a mentally handicapped person.
Okay.
But he was good as that. That might have just been how he is in real life, though. I don't know. Maybe he's a Gal Gadot kind of figure where he just kind of like looks all right, and then there you go.
He has never struck me as a person with a vast and deep intellect. If he's not in interviews. Anyway.
Well, I mean, me and him have both written songs about ants, so I think that is a sign of great intelligence.
Hey, I guess you're right. I guess I never really thought about it that way.
I'd really love to hear Dave Matthews' take on Batman versus Superman.
Martha, baby.
We need a roundtable discussion with me, you, Dave Matthews, and your old neighbor.
No.
Get down to the nitty gritty of that movie.
Oh, yeah. Star says, I knew a girl in college obsessed with Dave Matthews Band. She hated me because I was like, they're just okay, I guess. That's how they are. They fucking are, at least back in the day, they were fucking too into it. Very weird. Very weird.
People do. I have a friend who very much loves the David Matthews Band.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine.
Name is Bingo.
Oh. We're going to see Neil Hamburger tomorrow, Sharky.
Yes, we are.
That's exciting.
But back to Batman versus Superman. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're doing that, and then everybody, we're Sharky and I are getting together. We're doing, we're filming the Halloween Spooktacular, which is the thing that we do with public access most every year. We're filming that on Saturday. That's very exciting too. This is a lot. This is a lot of activities we're going to be doing together there, Shark.
It's going to be a very busy weekend, and the day after that, me and Audrey are taking our kid to the Renaissance Festival.
On Sunday, you're doing that?
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Oh my God! Look at that. Well, I hope you have fun. Hey,
and I
get a turkey leg for me.
Love my kid. I love my kid enough to not watch the Colts game live.
Oh,
because she is grounded for having her birthday be on the opening weekend of the NFL season.
That makes sense. Sharky likes football, everybody. If you don't know the lore, Sharky lore, he likes football, or I don't. To the point where if you have football in your dating profile, I ridicule you publicly. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You really didn't think that was... you don't think that's a funny segment? Is it mean-spirited? You really don't think I'm a mean guy?
It kind of makes me feel like uncomfortable. Like you're just being mean to people like who are probably sad and like want to be happier in their lives.
Oh God. Okay.
If you're not punching down in those situations, you're punching sideways for sure. Like it's...
Oh my God. Should I stop doing it then? I have so many more. I have like...
No. Hey, I'm not the producer. If you're fucking hooligan, fucking ghoulish fans desire more,
I have 40.
Be my guess, but I'm just saying,
45 of them. Still,
you're putting fucking negative shit out there, and then
oh boy,
I don't know. It's good. Have you ever watched The fucking Craft?
Yeah, of course I've seen The fucking Craft, but I'm not doing
magic
magic
come back
spells.
3 times as bad.
Yeah, rule of threes. Kind of. Yeah, I know magic. I've seen The Craft a lot. I have it on VHS and DVD. I have a poster. I have the soundtrack and the score. I love The Craft. And that I'm not actually doing real spells unless this is... Should I talk to Dana Newkirk? Is this a spell? Am I doing a spell every week?
I mean, yeah. Kind of. I think humor is kind of like magic, but...
Holy shit. I guess I'm a whiz.
Speaking of soundtrack, guess what soundtrack I just purchased today because it went on pre-sale on vinyl.
What?
Which I don't buy a lot of, but I couldn't pass this up.
Well, what is it?
That Thing You Do.
Cool, man. All right. Yeah, that's
great movie.
It is a great movie.
I think there's a couple actors on there that you may know from that movie called That Thing You Do.
Uh-huh. Who's that?
Probably the greatest human being to ever live, Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh my God, we're still on him, huh?
He's a wonderful actor. I don't know why you don't like Giovanni Ribisi.
I've only seen him in that.
You didn't watch fucking Sneaky Pete like I tried to tell you for a year?
No, I have not watched Sneak Pete. I probably should.
He's in Avatar in a role that's like not really fitting to his personality.
Okay.
He's on fucking Friends.
Oh yeah, he plays Phoebe's brother. He's great in that. He's actually great in Friends.
He's great in fucking everything he's in. Watch tonight after you go to bed, listeners. Go to bed, get some sleep, wake up, go to work or school, or don't. Watch Batman versus Superman.
Okay.
Feel very uncomfortable inside as you watch Jesse Eisenberg's performance. And then to make yourself feel better, watch Sneaky Pete.
Okay, all of it?
An Amazon Prime original.
Oh, shit.
2 or 3 seasons.
Man, so yeah, when you're finished subbing for free with your Amazon Prime, watch Sneaky Peep. I think that's great. I probably won't.
Or give your fucking Amazon Prime subscription to Giovanni Ribisi.
He's not on Twitch.
He could be. Very talented.
Wow. Holy shit. I never thought about it that way.
Maybe the Church of Scientology won't allow him to be on Twitch. I don't know what their rules are.
Yeah, maybe not. I wonder how much they're being affected by all this strike stuff, huh? Because that's a lot of their money, these actors. Wailing that fucking awful thing, you know?
Yeah, but I think they're looking long term. Mm-hmm. So they probably want these things to turn out well, so then they get more money in the long term.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's good for them. That's nice, actually, of them. Huh.
Thank you, Church of Scientology.
Thank you, Church of Scientology. That's actually really cool to think about. They've done a lot. They've done a lot of good. They've done a lot of good.
Unlike Zack fucking Snyder.
Yeah, Zack Snyder.
Enemy of the show.
Oh. Holy shit. We haven't declared one of them in
Also
a
Ian.
while. Ian's an enemy of the show?
Zack Snyder and Ian.
Holy
Because I'm not reading chat, but I
Oh.
feel like he hasn't been fervently supporting me this entire time.
He's not even in the chat right now. He's not even here. A lot of people have left. Most people have left.
They don't like my riveting fucking comic book movie rant.
Somehow it didn't keep a lot of the people. But, the True Blues, you're still here. You know what I mean? That's very nice.
Buckle up, because after next year, when me and Bingo rebrand the show as a fucking comic book movie review cast, Batman and Sharky versus Bingo and Superman.
They would win.
BS versus BS. No,
Whoa.
we're Batman and Sharky versus Superman, or Bingo and Superman.
I would win.
So you'd have Superman. I don't know about that. I feel like Batman can beat anyone. He's
Okay.
very smart. Also, Superman just dies in every comic, so he's not even that strong.
Superman is
He
faster
probably
than
can't
the
even
speed of light.
lift. It's never even been proven that he can lift up a car.
It's actually
Fucking
on the
idiot,
first,
Superman.
on the very, okay. It has been. He can lift up a million cars.
I don't think it's been proven. There's never been an image of him doing it. Why some guy looks shocked in the foreground.
There very has been. It's a green PT Cruiser. It's a, no.
If you could go back and change anything in history, if you would go back and change the car, Superman is lifting on that first cover to a PT Cruiser. Like, I wonder how much butterfly effect that would have.
A lot. A lot. I feel like a lot.
What if Superman could lift up anything except a PT Cruiser because the wheelbase is so ergonomically dynamic for maximum grip on the road?
It's possible. That would, why not?
Yeah.
A PT Cruiser.
They're also they're going to do a television show based on the Mascara island, which should be interesting.
The what? The what?
The Mascara, the island of the Amazon.
Oh, okay. I don't know a lot about Wonder Woman.
Not to be confused with the actual town of the Mascara, which was the capital of the Amazons in actual Greek mythology.
Oh.
Very different.
Oh.
That wasn't an island, idiot.
Oh. I don't know anything about Wonder Woman really.
You should watch if out of all the fucking DC movies, if I was giving someone an honest here's a good movie to watch, I would say the new Suicide Squad, which you watched, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it. I probably will not watch those.
I watched Project Runway. That's all I want.
I'm actually in a big Trek hole right now, and I think I'm gonna start rewatching Star Trek Voyager once I'm done with DS9. So, yeah.
Okay, nerd.
Yeah. Well, you got me. Oh, come on, Shark, please. No, I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek so much.
Fucking pussy won't even watch Wonder Woman. Fucking geek.
Yeah.
Chris Pine's in it.
I don't care.
I've come to realize I actually like Chris Pine after the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh, really? He's an okay.
He's very charming.
I don't care about those new Star Trek movies, though. That's not Trek, in my opinion, but whatever.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not talking about the Star Trek movies. I'm talking about Wonder Woman.
Oh. Well, I only know him as...
Definitely don't watch the Star Trek movies or shows or cartoons or whatever they're doing.
They're fucking... Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love Trek. I love it. I want to marry it. That's the thing. Maybe that's my prereq. My next wife will have to be into Star Trek. Maybe I'll just put that maybe on my dating app profiles. I'll just be
how
like,
about you look for someone who's into you and is nice.
but
Stop
yeah,
doing
but
this
like,
shit where it's like, oh, she doesn't even use a fucking Oxford comma. What a fucking bimbo.
that would actually be a deal breaker.
Oh,
But also, I think
she
Star
doesn't
Trek,
like the fucking genre films I like.
I think really just
fucking find a nice person
yeah, that's all.
that
That's
you like.
I think maybe just
Find a
start.
nice person who you want to fucking bone, and then that's what love is.
Yeah, maybe just like Star Trek though.
Okay. Well, good luck finding that, because only fucking drooling fucking ingrates watch fucking Star Trek.
Drooling ingrates. That's the weirdest. That's funny.
Actually, Audrey likes some Star Trek, and so does our kid. And neither of them drool that much, so maybe I'm not completely accurate.
Oh, okay. Well, then, Trek is great. Star Trek rules. It's the fucking best.
Who would win in a fight, Superman or Star Trek?
Superman.
Really? They
Yeah.
could fucking defeat one fucking nerd that fucking Jesse Eisenberg was able to kill?
No.
You know, for some reason, they fucking, he gets sent to fucking Arkham Asylum at the end of that movie, and they fucking shave his head, just so you're like, oh, that's how he got bald.
The whole point of Lex
Comic
Luthor
book.
is he doesn't get stopped. He just gets more powerful. He just gains more influence, and that is why he's such a fucking problem. Well, that's so stupid.
What's important to comic book movies is to find out and tease it and hold out as long as you can how a character got bald. Like fucking Professor X is fucking not bald as shit until the very end of that, like fucking his new X-Men.
Yeah.
And every movie you're like, oh, is this gonna be the fucking bald movie? Nope. And then at the end of that X-Men movie, he gets sent to Arkham Asylum and they shave his head.
That's true, man. That's true. They kind of do the same thing with Yoda if you watch the prequels first.
Yeah. Oh, where? Yeah, he has fucking sweet dreadlocks.
Yeah. Yep, that's him. Oh, brother.
Speaking of Star Wars, I guess we've already been speaking about it because same thing as Star Trek.
Same thing.
When you were doing Bingo reads Marvin,
Yeah.
I made the comment that Marvin is the Dud Bolt of newspapers, and no one fucking cared that I said that.
The what of?
Dud Bolt, the best fucking Star Wars character ever.
I thought Dingar was the best. Who's Dud Bolt?
Dingar isn't even Dingar's like the worst fucking of that whole fucking lineup. Dud Bolt is the fucking pod racer that looks like an armadillo.
Holy shit. Hold on. We're going to pull. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy's great. How have I not been following Dud Bolt?
I've
Look at
been
this
following
guy.
his career for fucking years. Honestly, since the fucking Punta Eve fucking pod bash or whatever, that's when I really started to take notice of him.
Oh, wow. This is great. He's been in video games. He's been in comic books. Oh, wow. This is great.
Actually, how I found out about Dud Bolt is I think I was going to make like a smart-ass, smarmy comment on something about what's the one thing I would change about the Star Wars prequel trilogy. And then I was just going to be like, oh, make it focus on one of the fucking obscure pod racers. So then I just looked up the fucking pod racers and I saw Dud Bolt and I was like, this dude fucking rules.
He is cool.
I used to think my favorite pod racer was the Bulba, but then I fucking found out about Dud Bolt and my life changed. And apparently in the making of, I've learned that his name was just like similar to Deadbolt.
Yep. That's Star Wars, baby. Yeah, he's so weird looking. He has like an anglerfish snout. That's what Dwibbenstead, anglerfish snout. And but he's wearing like the cool pilot hat, like what Sebulba's has. Oh God, sorry, Bruce, wrong thing.
Apparently he's on Sebulba's team. I didn't know there was fucking teams in pod racing.
Neither did I.
But apparently, from my understanding, the race in episode 1, him and Sebulba were both favorites to win. And then I guess he probably wrecked or something. We need to watch the fucking pod racing scenes of episode 1. When you go to bed tonight, listeners, you need to wake up at 4 a.m. and watch all the pod racing scenes, and then follow that up with the 17-hour run of Batman versus Superman, and then go back to bed, and then wake up and watch Sneaky Pete.
Yeah, that seems great, actually.
Then go back to bed and think about Dud Bolt until you fall asleep.
So Crab Tornado mentions there was a pod racer game for N64. Did that have Dud Bolt in it? I guess. Well, yeah, there was video game footage of Dud in those pictures we were looking at. So we should get into pod racing, building our own pod racers, like in real life.
Do you think if you made a halfway okay shirt that had Dud Bolt on it, it would get caught? Like people would figure it out and Disney would come after you?
Sharky, we're not on anyone's radar. No one's...
I think you should make a Dud Bolt shirt.
Okay.
In the hopes that Disney catches you. And then you would be in the fucking newspapers. Next to Marvin. The Dud Bolt of the newspapers. Although I said that sarcastically because Marvin fucking sucks.
Oh.
And Dud Bolt is fucking cool. Marmaduke is the fucking Dud Bolt of the newspapers.
Marmaduke gets it. Marmaduke is a cool guy. Marvin, though, is the new...
It's funny because he's big.
Yeah, that's most of the plots. Is that he's big, he eats a lot of food. He's also likes to get a little messy because he loves fun. You know, it's basically what Beethoven was, the dog movies. It's
Marmaduke had his own movie.
Was there a Marmaduke movie?
Yeah, he was voiced by fucking Owen Wilson. And it's like, Marmaduke doesn't need to fucking talk. His whole thing is being big.
He never talks in the comic. When does he get bald?
Marmaduke movie.
Does he get bald in the first movie, or do we have to wait?
I think they're setting that up for the MU.
Oh, cool.
Or the MCU, the Marmaduke Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, diggity.
But like Marmaduke has sex with Emma Stone in the Marmaduke movie.
Is that real?
I think she's the romantic interest. Even though, like, she's a dog in the movie, but she's still, like, 40 years younger than Owen Wilson.
Huh. Well, love finds a way.
That's what Batman vs. Superman needed, is a fucking unsimulated sex scene between Marmaduke and a dog voiced by Emma Stone.
I feel like most films could benefit from that.
Oh, for sure. I can't believe you were so lukewarm on Suicide Squad.
It was fine. I thought it was funny. It was fine. It was fine.
Kirk from Gilmore Girls was the Weasel.
Yeah.
And he's also fucking Calendar Man in that movie.
It's fine. It was fine. I don't like
it's a really
movies
good movie. It's very heartfelt.
It's good.
Me and Tony love them.
Huh. I really want... I don't know what I want. I haven't even seen all the latest Marvel movies. I'm really just kind of sick of the superhero stuff. To be perfectly honest with you.
I mean, I would watch the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but fucking 90% of fucking Marvel movies suck, just like the fucking DC ones.
Not as bad.
They're pretty fucking bad, and the best Marvel movie isn't even the fucking cinematic universe one. It's Logan. That's a fucking great movie.
I haven't seen it.
Watch it. It's got fucking Star Trek in it.
Which Star Trek?
the guy the show's named after.
Oh yeah, Star Trek.
Jean-Luc Picard's
Yeah.
character in those shows is named Star Trek, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Star Trek. He's cool in those. He's funny. Yeah, okay. I've
Steven
heard
Merchant
Logan's
was also in
good,
it.
but I don't care about Wolverine that much. You know?
You don't need to enjoy Logan. It's
Okay.
fucking old man Wolverine.
I'm pretty soured on Logan's these days, man. Between Gilmore Girls and Veronica Mars, I don't know if I could take another one right now.
Don't you really love the Logan brothers, though? Or wait, no, that's the Paul brothers, and it's Logan Paul. That's the guy you love.
I don't like him either.
You're
Yeah,
always
that's
like-
another Logan I don't like.
You're always sending me videos of him.
I'm not. Like, honestly,
Never guess what he's up to today, dude.
He could honestly do really far in the WWE right now. They actually really need a star like him right now. He has star power behind him. He has real fire. He's what Riz. No, I would never do that. I would never say that. I don't like Logan Paul. I don't like Logan. What's his last name in Gilmore Girls? That Logan.
Oh yeah, fucking Logan, fucking Moneybag.
Yeah, Logan Moneybags, and I don't like Logan
Hold
Eccles.
on. I can't believe I can't think of it right now. It's fuck. There's even like Huntsberger, Logan Huntsberger.
Logan Huntsberger. I don't like. Oh wait, Logan Wolverine. Logan. That's not his real name. His name's like Jonathan or something. So maybe this is okay. Maybe it's okay.
James Howlett.
Oh.
Do you know how? Do you remember this? Do you know how? Because when he was called Logan in the comics, do you know how it was first revealed that his name was Logan?
No. Hulk Logan. That's funny.
Fucking leprechauns.
Cool. Okay, that's cool.
They
I
went
need
to
to read
Ireland
X-Men?
or whatever. I don't know. I think when it comes to the X-Men are like the fucking team-up team that I actually like. Like I don't like the Justice League or the Avengers.
What
I
about
like
the Fantastic
everyone in their
Four?
own fucking thing. Nobody gives a fuck about the Fantastic Four.
Okay, well, we're different in that way. I love them.
They're acceptable because there's just four of them. If you're small enough to have the number in your name, that's fine.
Okay, got it.
But like Avengers, Defenders, Pretenders, fucking Justice League, fuck them all.
Yeah.
I'm like how you were with like your friend groups where you like them separately.
Yeah.
Not all teamed up fighting crime.
Makes sense.
You know, Logan Huntsberger was kind of like what's that fucking thing in Flintstones? That demon that would like grant wishes and shit.
Oh, the Great Gazoo.
Yeah, that was kind of like Logan and Gilmore Girls. Because remember when like in the a year on the life, he
where he's making
manipulates
talking
reality.
birds. Yeah. I don't like that fucking. That broke those movies for me. It really broke them.
No, what fucked that up for you is you watched them immediately after the first time you watched Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, it wasn't. Trust me, I was ready for them. I did not need to see that. I didn't like it.
Year in the Life's really good. Watch that after you watch Sneaky Feet.
All right. Well, I think it's time to wrap. I think it's time to wrap.
All right, bitch. Love ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. He could have left it. He never wants to have like a sweet goodbye. So whatever you want with that. Okay, everybody. Thanks for sticking around for the after show. I'm very tired now and drained. So I've got that going for me. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful life.